Welcome to the puppyandtraining.com Kong Wobbler dog toy review. And there's our brand new nicely packaged Kong Wobbler. It was very easy to remove the packaging by just unscrewing the base of the Wobbler. Notice the difference in size compared to the two classic Kong toys on the table. Here's the top half of our Kong Wobbler, which was totally hollow on the inside and made of a durable plastic. You can also see that our Wobbler had a round kibble dispensing hole, while other people have commented that their Wobbler came with a Kong-shaped hole. The base of the Kong Wobbler was weighted down with what sounded like sand. Take a listen. Now here's a shot of me loading the Wobbler with 1 cup of Stetson's kibble. We actually use 1.5 cups during Stetson's review. This large version of the Wobbler can hold up to 2 cups of kibble. After I loaded 1.5 cups for Stetson's review, I felt it could probably hold even more than 2 cups. Now on to Stetson's review. There's our Kong, and there's Stetson. We're going to speed things up a little bit here, as it took Stetson a little while to figure out how the Wobbler actually worked. And here's Stetson getting his first reward of food from his new food dispenser. Unfortunately, Stetson had some difficulty getting the food out of his new Wobbler. His technique was to push the Wobbler around with his nose, but he refused to use his paws. When on the slick tile surface, the Wobbler just slid around in an upright position, and unfortunately, with very few wobbles or food rewards. After a little frustration, Stetson decided it might make a good chew toy. However, even though Kong is known for making great durable chew toys, the Kong Wobbler is not meant to be chewed on. I let Stetson have a little bit of fun with his new toy, then we moved over to a carpeted surface. Stetson's technique of pushing his Wobbler along with his nose worked out much better on the carpeted floor. Because the floor wasn't as slick, the Kong Wobbler would tilt to the side every time Stetson pushed it with his nose, thus releasing a handful of kibble. After a little bit of coaching and using the Kong on the carpeted floor, it took Stetson 5 minutes and 43 seconds to finish off 1.5 cups of dog food. That's much longer than using his regular bowl, which usually takes under a minute for him to finish the same amount of food. Best of all, no choking or vomiting for Stetson with his new Kong Wobbler. Thank you for joining us for our puppyandtraining.com Kong Wobbler review. Special thanks to PetSmart for supplying our free product sample in order to do our review. There was no compensation. The opinions expressed are my own and not influenced in any way.